Alright, welcome to Ace Academy. Let's get this started. Start a new game up here for us. It's a little visual novel we got going, so welcome to Ace Academy. Let's get a few things set up for you. Oh, and by the way, the channel, Nick Swift Gaming. Feel free to subscribe if you're new here. I hope you enjoy the content. This is going to be the first episode of this. Let's get a few things set up here for you. Enter male MC's first name. Alright, we're going to go with Nick. I could actually spell. Last name Swift. Proceed as Nick Swift. Yes. Please select Nick's main characteristic. Alright, we got athletic, intelligent, intuitive, if I could talk. Well, in real life, I'd always say I was athletic, so I'm going to go with athletic here. Let's go with that. That's it. That's it. Good luck at Ace Academy. Alright.
Attention passengers. We will be arriving at our destination shortly. Please ensure you have all your belongings prior to exiting.
Dot 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 dot. Something strikes my cheek. I turn away from the window and see a small hand beside me. Look at that train. Ah, Nikki. I glance at her sleeping form. She was always a bit restless of sleeper. I move her hand back to her side, not as gently as I could have done it. We're almost there. She may as well wake up. Got all those buildings in the distance. I like the artwork. She stirs and stretches with a wide yawn, hitting me in the face again. That one must have been done on purpose.
Oh, hey bro. Looks like I dozed off there. Did you sleep well?
Alright, let's see our options. Revenge. What is sleep you speak of? Grumble, grumble. You know what? I'm gonna be spiteful. Let's go for revenge. I glance at her out of the corner of my eye and stretch just as widely, catching her on the cheek.
Hey!
She swats back at me, but I just laugh. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there.
Rude!
The sun shines in my eyes, catching my attention. The sky is ablaze with deep reds and orange as the sun creeps towards its reflection on the glittering ocean. A soft breeze ripples the trees beyond the coast. The leaves seem to wave goodbye to us as we race past.
Doesn't it look like something out of a fairy tale?
Well, it definitely does look like pretty good, artwork here. I like all the way everything looks. Definitely futuristic. Got a little hologram keyboard looking thing right there. There's a smile on her lips, but her warm eyes search my own. After a moment, she looks down and sleeks, back into her chair.
You know, you didn't have to come too. You were already in your first year at CINY, and, well, you didn't have to come too.
Well, it sounds like something's going on here. Alright, we got great. Back I go then. That's what big brothers are for, so I guess my little sister, someone has to take care of you. What are we gonna do here? Big brother, kind of like sarcastic still. Let's be a little sarcastic. That's a relief. I'll just wait for this train to turn around and then I'll make my first flight back to the States. Her eyes grow wide as she bites her lips, trying to keep the worry out of her face. I can't help but laugh. We're starting over here, a new life. There's no way I'd let you do that alone. Relief floods her face as she smiles. But more importantly, I heard Japanese college girls are total babes. Are they? Be good to know. Alright, Nikki's smile stays, but she rolls her eyes.
You're ridiculous.
We have arrived at Izokaze Station. Please stand clear of the doors.
Alright.
Oh, that's our stop. Come on.
As we exit the train, I'm bombarded with a cacophony of noise. How do you say it? We're gonna test this together, because I suck at speaking certain words if I've never had to really use them in my own vocabulary. Yeah, I did that right. Okay. Alright, ready for this? Ready for this? We're gonna play it together right now, okay?
Cacophony.
Cacophony. That's how we do it. Okay. See that? Learn something new every day. A businessman walks briskly past, talking sternly on his phone, while a nearby woman tries in vain to soothe her screaming child. I know what that's like. A group of older women sneak quick glances at us and whisper amongst themselves. Every so often, they burst into laughter. Nikki eagerly steps off the train and breathes in the cool air. I don't know why I was going to say that.
That's more like it.
Is it? She glances back at me and puts her hands on her hips.
Hurry up, Slowpoke.
I carry both our luggage with ease and nimbly step onto the platform. You see Uncle Kaido yet?
Not yet. When were we supposed to meet him?
6:30ish? Looks like he's running a bit late. Probably traffic. After a few minutes of scanning, a familiar face appears out of the crowd.
Uncle Kaito!
I sure we're related. Not seeing that much of a resemblance, you know? His face splits into a wide grin. Well, in a wide grin.
Welcome to Japan!
Nikki giggles at Kaido's English.
Hello, my name is Nikki.
Oh, hey, hello, Uncle Kaido speaks fluent English, ... WTF, question mark? Okay. Well, just go, hey, Uncle Kaido.
How's my favorite nephew doing?
I'm your only nephew.
Still my favorite.
Nikki laughs. A loud grumble interrupts us.
Sorry.
Uncle Kaido roars with laughter.
Let's get some food in you.
...
Welcome home.
Now, what does it look like? Ooh. Really nice. Look at all those stars. This place is the opposite of the cozy yet cramped apartment I expected. Instead, I feel like I've just walked into a cover of a home decor magazine. It does look really nice, doesn't it? Look at those nice chandeliers. Quite a few of them.
You guys hungry? Dinner should be here soon.
Sweet. What are we having?
Well, I figured it'd be good to expose you to some true Japanese cuisine.
Which is?
Sushi, of course. 100% bona fide nigiri sushi tomaki sushi.
Sushi sounds good, damn it. I hate raw fish. I'm gonna say sounds good. I could do with some cold raw fish.
Somehow, when you say it, it doesn't sound so appetizing anymore.
Kaido lets out a hearty laugh.
By the way, your things came in a few days ago. I put them in your rooms. Why don't you two go upstairs and start unpacking while I get dinner ready?
Sounds good. Nikki nods and we head upstairs together. The hallway upstairs is narrower than the one back home, but Kaido's house is not small. Nikki heads into the first room on the right. My room is right beside hers, and Kaido's is further down the hall. Even with all the boxes lying around, I'm surprised by how spacious my room is. Might even be larger than the dorm room at CINY. Cine. Let's see. I head over to the wall and sit on the edge of my bed. Thank goodness Kaido had the beds made before we arrived. I don't even remember which box holds my linens. Maybe it's this one? I pull the nearest box towards me and rip open the top. Just clothes in here. May as well start putting some of this away though. I just emptied the box when Kaido's voice echoes from downstairs.
Hey guys, fruit's here!
After dinner?
I'm stuffed.
Aw, Nom nom nom. I'm feeling full too. Now we're gonna go nom nom nom. We're muscleable. We gotta get that food in us. I eagerly reach for more, even after both Nikki and Kaido have put down their chopsticks.
You weren't kidding about liking sushi.
You should see him at an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's like watching a vacuum cleaner. If vacuum cleaners could eat.
I'm feeling fat shaming right now. That's not very nice. I finish the last piece and heave a satisfied sigh.
So, what's the verdict on authentic sushi?
Not bad.
Not bad, he says with a mouthful of sushi and rice all over his face.
Nikki and Kaido seem amused as I brush away the rice on my face. Kaido leans back in his chair, resting his hands behind his head.
So, what was CINY like?
I did say it right. The usual. Exams, a messy dorm room, a part-time job.
And you still managed to save enough money to buy yourself a bike.
Heck yeah, I did. What's a man without his bike? True, I could have bought it sooner if maintaining a gear wasn't such a money sink.
Oh, you're still using your original gear?
Yep.
Is it giving you trouble? You should probably replace it if it needs that many fixes.
Everyone says that, but when I think about all the time I spent with Dad, I'm not ready to put those memories aside, especially now that they can never be replaced. I'm sensing something happened to our parents. Besides, Dad was great at what he did. I know there's still plenty of fight left in that mech. Fighting mechs, huh? I guess, but Dad and I worked on it together. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into that. And I'm not quite ready to give it all up on all that hard work. Quite the guy I am.
It's true. Especially that one time when Butterfingers here dropped the torch. Remember that? There was a lot of blood.
Apparently my sister likes to bring up terrible memories. Nikki! She smiles sweetly at me.
What? I'm just backing you up, big bro.
Alright, I'm sensing some hostility. Uncle Kaido laughs.
I understand. It should be arriving at the academy any day now. All you'll have to do is present the proper ID to claim it. Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
Uncle Kaido jumps to his feet and grabs something off a nearby table. He returns with a packet of papers, which he hands to Nikki.
Here are your transfer papers. They're already filled out, and all the docs you need are in there. All you have to do is hand this to the headmaster first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay. Thanks, Uncle.
Here,
He hands each of us a SIM card.
put these SIM cards into your phones. I've already added credit to them to start you off.
Kaido looks over at me.
And you took care of your transfer stuff?
I nod.
Great.
I pop in the new SIM card into my phone. After a moment of waiting, the phone boots up to an empty contact list. I quickly exchange numbers with Nikki and Uncle Kaido. I can add the rest of my old contacts later.
Don't hesitate to call me if you need anything.
Of course, Uncle. We won't. The conversation lulls into silence. Hey, Nikki, we should probably unpack a bit before the jet lag takes over.
Good idea.
All right. Don't stay up too late, though. You both have a long day ahead of you tomorrow.
We excuse ourselves from the table and head upstairs. And thud, thud, thud to you too. Alright, time to unpack. Look at that. I didn't apparently have too much stuff. Like, there's just, it looks like the phone, maybe a wallet, some books, I managed to put most of my things away before I'm interrupted.
You done unpacking yet?
No, leave me alone. Nikki seems tense. Although there's a small smile on her lips, her brows are furrowed in a worry. Just about. What about you?
Almost. But hey, what do you think about this whole uniform thing? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
She shifts uncomfortably from one foot to another. Oh, to the other. I think it's a great idea. It doesn't make a difference. It'll be like one of those Japanese animes. I think it doesn't make a difference. Doesn't matter. We'll get used to it. Nikki stares at the ground.
I suppose you're right. Oh, I almost forgot. what kind of uniform do you have to wear anyway? I mean, mine's normal, but you're going to Ace Academy?
I shrug. The dress code says something about distinguishing the students in pilot programs from the rest of the student body. The pilots wear teal markings to indicate their program.
Ooh, that sounds good. You transferred directly into their pilot program, right?
Yep.
I heard that program's hard to get into, but I never doubted you. I hope they're ready for you because you're going to kick butt.
Thanks, sis. I already know that. The clock on my nightstand flashes 11 p.m. I think it's time to go to bed.
What? Already?
I gently herd her out of my room,
But it's not that late.
but it is. Come on, you don't want to be falling asleep in class now, do you? She pouts, and I'm worried she'll continue to argue, but she just mumbles something incoherent and turns towards her room. Good night.
Night.
I return to my mess of boxes and try to organize them into something resembling a neat pile. As I reach for the last box, a picture frame falls to the ground with a loud clatter. My heart tightens in my chest as I snatch it up and inspect it for any fractures. Luckily, it's unharmed. So this is my father, I'm guessing, my mother. Yeah, it looks like, Nikki's got mom's chin. Could still have dads. I look pretty young in this. I run my fingers over our smiling faces. Me, Nikki, mom, dad. Guessing we have our mom's eyes. Got our dad's hair. Huh. Let's see. We were at a fair and Nikki wanted to ride the roller coaster. I remember Mom and I had to argue over something stupid before the picture was taken, but you'd never be able to tell from this photo. Mom always looked so posed and together. I placed the frame beside my computer, trying to ignore the lump in my throat. I lay on my bed, closed my eyes, but my thoughts refused to quiet. Eventually, my exhaustion takes over and I fall asleep among a tangle of questions and what-ifs running through my mind. Sounds like I'm going through a lot of trauma right now. It's always a terrible thing to lose your parents. Awful. Super grateful that the uncle here helped take over. What? Soft sunlight filters through. Oh god, it's loud. My window, warming my cheeks. The distant melody of birdsong is nearly drowned by an annoying blare of my alarm. I turn it off. I roll away from the window and see 7 a.m. I flash on my clock. That can't be right, can it? Guess I can. Time to get up. Come on, it's Operation 5 more minutes. Now let's go. I turn off the alarm. I've never been a morning person, but I actually don't feel as tired as I normally would. I'm even feeling kind of energized. Jet lag works in mysterious ways, I guess. At least I won't be late for my first day. Look at that. I'd probably get up early on my first day too. Pushing myself out of bed, I automatically begin my morning ritual. Without thinking, I grab my jeans and have them halfway up my leg before I notice the uniform slung over my chair. Crap. This will take some getting used to. I'll admit, as the uniforms go, these aren't that bad. They're a little too flashy for my taste, and not all what I was expecting, but the cut is flattering, and the teal stripes look pretty cool. I face the mirror to fix my tie. The knot could be better, but there haven't been many opportunities in which I've needed to wear a tie. Where we get to see ourselves. I still look damn good, which is all that matters. After a quick check to make sure I have all my things, I headed downstairs. Headed. Thud. I soon arrive in the kitchen, eager to begin my day. Waking up successfully at this hour feels kind of like a big accomplishment. Alright, that's her uniform. Nikki stifles a yawn as she sets down a plate of eggs and toast. Suddenly, I don't feel so accomplished. Did you make one for me too? She blinks in surprise. and it takes her a moment for her to respond.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Look at that. She grins and places another plate down on the table.
Look at you, big bro. Waking up bright and early. You're taking starting over to the next level.
Ah, wait, thank you. Hey, I try. Where's Uncle Kaido?
He already left for work, so we'll have to lock up when we leave.
I nod, and she slides over to me, wearing a playful look. In her white shirt and plaited skirt, she does a little twirl and looks expectantly at me.
So?
She does look cute. This is going to make my job hard. What do you mean by so? My little sister can't be this cute. What do you mean by so? I stare blankly at her. So what? She rolls her eyes, but her voice is still sickly sweet.
Don't you notice anything different about me today?
Nope. Did she get a haircut? No, dyed her hair. No, new style. Maybe. Not sure. Should I go with that? Tap, tap, tap. Nikki taps her foot, her smiling faltering. I need to say something soon. I like what you did with your hair.
No.
Shoot, okay. What about her eyes? Color contacts? Nope, still amber. It's your ridiculous clothes. Nikki's eyes widen. She kind of looks like she got the wind knocked out of her. I'm right, aren't I?
Ridiculous? Oh my god. Do I look just awful?
No, of course not. I mean, it's a weird choice, but if you're going for the naughty schoolgirl look, then you've got it down. Oh my god.
A weird choice? This is my uniform, you jerk. I didn't choose to wear this.
Oh, that explains a lot. Uniforms. Like what I'm wearing now, except not all that. Not at all. So, yeah, I gotta read properly, But, suddenly, my uniform doesn't seem too bad. Haha. Did I say ridiculous? I meant great. You look good.
Ugh, forget it. Finish your cold toast. We're going to be late.
Wow, harsh. I think we nailed that. We finish our meal in silence, with Nikki occasionally shooting hurried glances my way. I wolf down my food and gather my stuff, then meet Nikki by the door.
How are you going to get to the academy?
My motorcycle, obviously.
Oh, you don't need a permit then? I remember you were worrying about that.
Permit. I completely forgot. I'll need a parking permit for my bike, but they should have visitor parking, which I could use if I could find a spot. So what should I do? Should I take the motorcycle anyway and hope for the best, or should I take the bus today and take my bike once I've got my permit? We'll play it safe. We'll take the bus. Might meet new people. You're right. I'll take the bus today. I need to sort out my parking situation before taking my bike. Nikki nods in affirmation. Blech.
Which bus will you be taking?
I don't know. The line that heads to the south side of the city. She pouts.
Aww, I'm taking the one going west.
That's not the same intersection, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, at least it'll help you get familiar with the city.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll see you later then.
Have a good time at school, okay?
She beams at me. Cars whip by as I approach the bus shelter. There's a few people waiting. I plunge my hands into my pocket and lean against the shelter to wait. Goes up. A sharp squeal of brakes announces the bus arrival. A few people trickle off the bus, and I fumble in my bag for my ID. I enter, I tap my ID on the scanner, which responds with an affirmative beep. Without waiting for me to find a seat, the bus jerks to a start, nearly knocking me over. There aren't too many free seats available, so I stumble unsteadily towards the back of the bus. And the back. As I glance around, I notice that the majority of the passengers are wearing Ace Academy uniforms. That's comforting, I suppose. There's a free seat beside a girl my age. Oh, blue eyes, kind of like a red hair, blue hair in the back. She stares intently out the window and sits with her back uncomfortably straight. Her uniform lacks teal stripes. Ah, you're not a pilot. I guess she's not a pilot. Empty seat beside her. She seems pretty cute, so I wonder why there's an empty seat beside her. Maybe she's not that friendly. Meh, I'll take my chances. It'd be nice to know at least one person from Ace Academy. I'll find her spot. Nah, we'll just take our chances. I fall ungracefully into the seat beside her. We sit in silence as I muster the courage to speak with her. Eventually, she shifts uncomfortably under my gaze, and I clear my throat. You go to Ace Academy too? I mentally slap myself at choosing such an idiotic question. Obviously she does. That was one of the first things I noticed. To my surprise, she smiles warmly at me.
Yes, I do.
She gestures at my uniform.
You're in the pilot program? I heard it's very competitive and difficult to get into.
Nah, it was easy. Just takes hard work. I'll say, nah, it was easy. I wave a hand dismissively. I managed to get in without any trouble.
Oh, I see.
Her smile seems strained. Right. Didn't catch which program you're in, or your name, for that matter. I'm Nick Swift.
I'm Yuna Misaki. I'm studying PHPT.
PHPT?
Pilot Health and Physiotherapy.
Ah, okay. Before I can ask anything else, the bus grinds to a stop.
Ace Academy.
I hop off the bus and Yuna follows suit. The roar of the departing bus does not dampen the student chatter. Yuna pulls out her phone and checks her schedule. Well, that's her classes. So, what's your first class?
Introduction to Psychology.
Psychology?
Mental health is just as important as physical health. That class is...
She points over her shoulder towards the towering building in the distance. What, that one? Or that one?
all the way over there. What class do you have?
I checked my own phone. Piloting 101.
Oh, you're first year?
No, second. The credit wasn't accepted when I transferred.
Oh, I see. Well, welcome to Ace Academy.
Thanks.
Well, if there's anything you need help with, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I pretty much know this campus inside out.
Alright. See if she knows how to get... So someone gets a parking permit? Alright, let's do that one, actually. A thought dawns on me. Do you know where I'd get a parking permit?
I do. I can take you there now, actually, since I have some time before class starts.
Alright. Great. That helps a lot. Thanks.
Of course. Follow me.
Yuna weaves through the throng of students, and it takes most of my concentration not to lose her. I notice the number of students lounging around the front lawn. I assume those are the upperclassmen, the ones who are used to the university workings. The students, with worried eyes, moving somewhere between a walk and a jog, must be first years. Eventually, we pause in front of a grand building, which looks just like the one we passed. I stare hard at it, trying to find a way to distinguish it from the others. Yuna watches me.
Is everything okay?
Huh? Oh yeah,
Then let's go inside.
sure. After sneaking one last look, I follow Yuna inside. She takes me through a series of hallways before pausing in front of a door marked Campus Administration. Alright, we both reach for the door at the same time, but I'm faster. She smiles as I hold the door for her.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, I think this is a good spot to stop here for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is going to be the first episode of Ace Academy. We're going to continue the series of this visual novel. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that like, and if you aren't subscribed, think about hitting that subscribe button. It helps my channel. I'm very new, and I'm just getting into it. I hope you guys tune in again for next time. And peace.